Hi, guys. Oh, my fan's on. Hang on. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, it has been a very crazy day. Holy cow. Hello, everybody. Working feverishly, so might not chat much. That was me earlier. Man, I just recorded for my what I eat in a day on Thursday because I couldn't record it yesterday because I was in the car all day. So, man, I'm a mess. I am an absolute mess. See, this is my what's it called? My Mad Hatter hair. Or it's a little bit crazy on the top. Hi, Blaze. Yes, Emily and I are getting last minute preparations ready for the workshop, the Beyond Carnivore workshop. For anyone who does not know what that is, I need to put the link down below. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Annabella. You're awake. I need to, hi, Stephanie. I need to put the link down below. For anyone who has not joined yet, the Beyond Carnivore workshop that starts tomorrow. I cannot believe it. Oh, you just happened to get on at the very right time. Hey, Em. Emily and I are completely blown away. We have so many people that have already registered in less than a week. Like, that was crazy. With no external, what's it called? Advertising, nothing. Just by word of mouth. It's been so amazing. Lots of people are doing work today. Steph is resting from mowing. Yes. Blaze says, yes, it has been a busy day. I am dealing with an ant invasion in my kitchen. They need to go away. Pest control has been called. They can't get here soon enough, right? I used to use diatomaceous earth. And then one of the pest control people explained to me that sometimes that backfires on you. Then they'll send like a horde. So it's like, oh, that's fantastic. You're in Hawaii. The day is just starting. I have been up for a little while. I've been getting up later. I have not been getting enough sleep lately. Thomas, you're working in the yard too. It's just a work outside day. That's what it is. I know, Annabella, it's so early there. I was like, maybe I should change my time so you don't have to wake up as early. I actually thought about that. Can you use DE around the chicken coop? Yes, you can. Tara's going to come visit me someday. She really is. You can use it in the chicken coop, and I do use it in my chicken coop, but it can cause respiratory problems. It has like the potential to do it. It can be drying, but honestly, there's so many things that the DE works for. Exactly. There's so many things that it works for that, yes, you could do with medications or other ways, but man, it's natural, it's easy, it's non-toxic. So I use it in the chicken coop. We do the deep litter method in the big coop, so I don't use it in there because the DE will kill off all the good bacteria, but I do use it in my baby coops. Okay, so Libby, you registered for the workshop, but have not received an email confirmation. So you're going to want to check your spam or your promotions or your junk. They send it all kinds of different places. If you registered with a Yahoo, those ones are tricky. Those ones are kind of fussy. But if you cannot still find it, then message me on any of the platforms, Instagram, Facebook. You can send me an email at carnivoresangel@gmail.com and put it in there. and then we can find you and see what you registered under. Because sometimes, I mean, you could accidentally click the wrong thing or register with a letter off or something like that. So just get in touch with me to let me know what you registered with, which email you registered with. I did all that, but no luck. Yeah. So let me know, and then we will just send you the link directly to your thing. You know, your thing and your thing? The thing and the thing. That's the thing. Holy cow. I'm on a group chat with Emily, and I'm also on a live Zoom with Emily. We wanted to bring Emily into the live today so that we could talk to you guys about it. Apparently, going live, there shouldn't be a W in my email address. I probably fat fingered it. See, you're right. These are where I have my people. I knew I hit something wrong. We were going to go live to talk a tiny bit about let's try that one. About the workshop we're just about to do. I've been watching videos for 2 days on how to go live with another person on YouTube, and you have to have numerous different programs installed, or you have to have paid services, or you have to. I'm like, and I'm done. Yep. So we will probably go live later on in the Facebook group. So we'll do that just to do a quick little how's he do, what you do it. Yeah, like that. I am terribly thirsty. I am attempting to record for today my what I eat in a day. You guys, I eat the same thing all the time. Thank you, Annabella. Another Goodwill. Yes, this is my cozy, comfy working shirt. Did I see your question about frozen burgers? No, I did not. Let me see. Yeah, the pest control guy was like, be careful with DE. It can backfire on you. My Costco frozen burgers don't have any ingredients on it. Do you think it's weird that it does say 100% beef on the front label? No, those ones are actually just 100% beef. Those ones are absolutely, legitimately just beef. I don't even think they put salt in them. I think it's just that. Thank you for asking me if I saw your comment, because I hadn't seen your comment. I'm looking through my email, but not sure where it's coming from to find it. Let me see. I'll have to go back through my texts to see where it's coming from. The email should be titled Beyond Carnivore. Okay. Oh, you had egg waffles for breakfast yesterday. How were they? You know, you can make those into pancakes too. I put it in there. She's like, hello, I already put it in there. I love it. One of my friends, she does the pancakes instead of the waffles, so that because they're camping right now, and I don't know if she just didn't want to take her waffle maker, but she's been doing pancakes, and she says that they work out just fine. So yeah, I'm glad that they were yummy. That is fantastic. I love it when husbands and kids and spouses and everybody get addicted to those good things and they don't even know. I haven't even tried them as a pancake yet. I need to. And hello, Sammy. Let me see. I just finished. Email with Zoom link has arrived. Fantastic. I don't want to get out of bed. Don't get out of bed. Lay there. Be cozy. You're fine. Hello, Cosmos from Tokyo, Japan. My goodness, what time is it there? Like, me and time zones, it's bad. It's nice and toasty. Don't get out of bed. Oh, it's fine. You can, I'll just chill with you on the pillow sideways. It's all good. Nice and warm. Yeah. Let me see. My phone. I wish. I made the waffles with egg yolk powder and they fell apart. I'm not a fan of the egg yolk powder at all. Like the texture was funky. I did not care for it. I still ate them, but I didn't like them. So, and it could be because I made my own egg yolks, my egg yolk powder, and the egg yolk powder is so expensive. Yeah, I only have it because I made it myself with my freeze dryer because my freeze dryer was expensive, so I need to use my freeze dryer to make the freeze dried things. For the workshop, you guys will be posting in the Facebook group. Yes. What do we need the email for once we register? Is the email just to get to the Facebook group? We're going to send you a couple emails just to kind of give you an overview of what the day is going to look like and send you links and things like that. Is your skin? I was just talking to Richard about that yesterday. Like my little crow's feet are almost completely gone. And I've been doing this. Oh yeah, the egg yolks are crazy priced. I'm like, go get the cheapest eggs that you possibly can. And at this point in time, it's actually cheaper to throw away the whites than it is to get the egg yolk powder. I've been doing Dr. Boz ratios for 9.5 weeks. I didn't even realize that it's been this long. The link for Zoom is on the Facebook page now. Awesome. I'm glad. I didn't even realize that I've been doing it for 9.5 weeks because I was talking to my husband and I was like, how long have I been doing this? And he goes, since June, no, May. And I was like, there's no way. I've been doing it since May. And I went back and I looked at my calendar and I recorded because I started it the day after I recorded with Dr. Boz. I recorded with Dr. Boz on May 30th at 5 o'clock. No, there was another one. No, there it is. The 24th. That's when I recorded with her. The 24th. 24th at 2 o'clock. And then I counted and I was like, that's 9.5 weeks. I could not believe it. Because she says that between like 2 and 3 months is when your skin, you will like have replaced all of your skin and you're growing wonderful things at avian flu. Oh, no. Ours is coccidiosis. I just figured it out. Coccidiosis is attacking my chickens, which is the same thing that killed 15 of my ducks. It's infuriating. It's like beyond infuriating. So, okay. The link for Zoom is up on the Facebook page. I know my crow's feet are like all gone. You can't really tell because I have horrible signal here, but like I smile and I'm like, look, I found them. I'm ridiculous. You started June 16th. So just a few weeks after me. Not long. Excuse me. Time is going by so quickly. And I'm finally, like today, I'm not hurting nearly as much after that Chipotle that I had last Wednesday. It was bad. I don't know if they like changed an ingredient. Maybe they didn't have sunflower oil, so they used canola oil or something like that. But I hurt so much. Oh man, I hurt so much. It was horrible. Skeeter says I throw my egg whites away when I use the yolks. I'm saving them because at this point in time, so I freeze them. I put them in one cup amounts into sandwich bags, and then I freeze the sandwich bags. Protein could be hard to come by here pretty soon. So I'm going to keep my protein because I have giant freezers that I can do that with. Okay. Let me see. Does anyone know why the egg powders just jumped sky high? Keto Chow actually didn't raise their price on their egg powder. They sent out an email, but they're having to raise their price on everything else. A lot of the problem is shipping and getting your hands on raw materials. And if you have to increase the amount that you pay your people because the cost of living has gone up, it goes back into the product itself, even just shipping. Diesel has not gone down in price. The gas has started to come back down a little bit again, but not diesel. Diesel is here. It's $5 a gallon for diesel. Whereas for unleaded, we're back down to like $3.50 a gallon for unleaded. So the cost of the gas, the cost of the person that's driving the truck, the cost of the raw materials, all of that, because we went our Walmart, we buy the giant 5 dozen eggs, which my chickens are barely laying right now because they all have coccidiosis. So we buy the giant box of 5 dozen eggs from Walmart, and that used to be, it was like $4. It's like 4 something. I think the lowest I remember it being was $3.88 at Walmart. It is now $15 for that box. So the raw materials for the egg white powder has gone up, and they have to pass it on to us because they can't pay their employees, and their employees still need to buy $15 a box eggs as well. Fantastic. So that's why it's ridiculous. Woo! And it jumped like way a whole lot. I am trying making carnivore ice cream using egg yolk powder. Oh no. The egg yolk powder just does not work the same. Christy says, may I ask how tall you are and how much do you weigh? So do you guys remember? Hi, Nancy, and thank you for your very first comment ever. Do you guys remember me telling you that I lost like 2 inches in 6 months in my video about what happened to me? Since I went high protein, I lost another inch. I gained it and now it's gone again. I am like 5'6" and some odd again. I was 5'8" my entire adult life, from the time I was 14 until I started having all of my problems and got a severely low vitamin D just after I had kids. And I lost 2 inches in 6 months. I lost another inch. Like, I am back down to the 5'6" and something. Yeah, I'm not happy about that because my daughter came to visit. She's like, did I grow? I was like, I think you grew. So we measured her. Nope, 5'8.5". I'm like, oh no. So then we measure me, like a solid 2 inches shorter than her. And this morning when I got on the scale, I was a 166.7. That's what I was this morning. Avian flu. Yeah, it's not the avian flu. It's coccidiosis. Yeah, they have this clear liquid that starts to drip out of their mouth, and they just kind of like fall asleep, basically. And it's parasites that live in their GI tract and then down in their bodies. So what happened is we had the ducklings that got it, and then we tried to treat their bedding, and then we put it out in the garden for compost. The chickens went and got it, and they've been digging and dust bathing in it. So they now have the coccidiosis, and we have medicated chick feed. We haven't been giving them that. So now I got to go break out the medicated chick feed because I have nothing else to give them. No other way to fight it. I got some Corid, but it's not working. For the ducks, it didn't do a thing. And I dosed them directly in their mouths, and the Corid didn't work. So now I'm losing chicks to the same thing that I lost all my ducks to. Not all my ducks. Like, I have Mama, Papa, and Quack Quack. Those are the only ones that I have left. And it seems to be one of those that once you build up an immunity or a tolerance to it, you can handle it, but the babies can't handle it. So my chickens are fine. They're sick. They're fighting it. Oh my gosh. Like, it's exhausting. You are 1 or 2 weeks ahead of me, and I started the day I twisted my ankle on June 6th. You should not do that. Don't hurt yourself. You, Annabella, have been keto carnivore since January. Yeah, I've been low carb for a long time. But the high fat thing, totally, it's been so amazing for me. Oh my gosh. For those who don't know, I just admitted Amber O'Hearn into my Facebook group. So she is over there now. She said she heard that we have a high fat, lower protein community, carnivore community. So she came and joined over there. You guys can go say hi to Amber O'Hearn. Hi, Julia. I can't believe you're in your 40s. 42. I saw that. I saw that in some calculator video. Oh yeah, I don't even remember. You look so. I know no one believes that I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma. Keto definitely helps me with my skin. Went back to carbs before my skin was breaking out like I was 14. What's funny is when I went high fat, I started getting a little bit of acne. And I was like, ooh, I must be clearing out some stuff. Because sure enough, it stopped. Like it's done now. So I'm good now. I said this in our Mighty Network group, but aren't you thrilled that some of our high protein carnivores are doing more fat? Yes, I saw Kelly Hogan, Dr. Lisa Wiedemann. Of course, Amber O'Hearn's been doing that for a long time, but I'm super, super excited that the high fat is coming back because, and a lot of the veteran carnivores, they'll say that, eat fatty meat, eat lots of fat, but we kind of all fell into the higher protein. And for some people, it works. So if it works for you, I am very happy for you and continue to do that. But if it doesn't or it stops working, then you might want to look at flipping the fat and the protein because it has changed so many people's lives. It's been amazing. It's so cool to see that people are like, the movement has started and I'm super excited about it. I'm half English. I was going to say, Annabella, I've seen your picture. You do not, unless that's not you in the contact information that I have for you. I've seen you. You don't look your age at all. I want to be checking my Dr. Buzz ratio, but no glucose meter yet, hoping we can get a script from my honey's doctor. His A1C was 5.9. Yeah, that would be good. Hopefully they will let you do that. Blaze, 10 dozen eggs this morning. Good job. I live in an RV, so no room in the freezer fridge for egg whites. I remember that, living in the RV. My heart goes out to you. It can be done. We did it with 7 people for 5 months in Wisconsin in the winter. I'm done. I'm good. I'm like, I don't even want to go camping anymore. I'm good. That was enough camping for me for a long time. Yes, my mom used to tell me all the time that one day I would be very happy that I had oily skin because it would keep me looking young. She was right. She was absolutely right. Acacia gum from the Ukraine has created a shortage. Really? I believe it. Okay, want to be sure. 10:30 Central, yes. Is 11:30 Eastern? Yes, you are correct. That's what time it is. I don't make the PSMF bread half as much. I made pizza, PSMF bread, and there just wasn't enough nutrition. It's funny. The more protein I eat, the hungrier I am. I don't like it. Like for me, my body has shifted so wonderfully. So I think if I eat too much, I'm buffering. Why am I buffering? Okay, let me yell at some people. Let me mute and then I'm gonna yell at some people. Y'all, I'm going to have to start calling. I'm going to set an alarm in my phone to call the internet provider every other day or every few days and complain. Because now they're like, oh no, we're not going to get to you this year for fiber optics. But when they build new houses, they put in the fiber optics, even if they have to like run it forever. Because people complain like, so I'm not complaining enough. I can do that. I can help you with that. That's fine. My poor starved body needs the best nutrition, and the PSMF was not doing it for me. No, me too. It just did not work for me. Yeah, I'm with you. Let me see. Can you guys get Starlink, Amy? I have heard from numerous people in this area, and they said Starlink is no better, and neither is HughesNet. They said that there's just not enough even satellites in our area to make it worth it. That HughesNet was horrible. We were on, yeah, I've got to be the squeaky wheel. We were on Starlink's list, but then they wanted the $500. I don't got the $500. They don't have anything. And then my internet provider had told me that, yeah, we're going to get you guys fiber optics this summer. And then they said, we don't have the materials. Oh my gosh. M said 426 people are registered for the Beyond Carnivore workshop. We thought we had a cap of 300, but now we have a cap of, I think, 500. So that was in less than 1 week. Less than a week with no advertisement other than Emily and I saying, hey, we're going to talk. Anyone want to come listen? And that is literally all we have done. 426 people. Isn't that just incredible? I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully, I'm not buffering anymore. My husband got off. We'll see. Let me see. Yeah. DEF fluid for diesel is also getting limited, which affects things, which is why the prices of everything is going up, because your gas costs more. And so to ship it, it costs more to ship it. So you have to up the prices of everything. Like it's a huge issue. I fixed my keto chow with double the fat. Now I also make keto chow egg custard. Nice. I tried keto chow with half a cup of cream. I'm in heaven. That's awesome. For you, that's absolutely amazing. I love it. Move to an internet-rich area with lots of property. You want to buy that from me, Thomas? I will totally move again. That's fine. If you want to, you want to buy me that, I can handle that. My internet used to be cable, and they were taking their time getting fiber optics, and the electric company beat them to the punch. That's awesome. Yeah, that's part of my my running jokes, how bad I'm a YouTuber with several online businesses, and I have horrible internet. It's hilarious. So any thoughts on my height loss? I think that my body responds very quickly to my health. I know that I lost all that height before when they tested my vitamin D level, and it was 12. And that was when I was still eating standard American diet, and I didn't go keto for years. Once we started supplementing the vitamin D, then it was better. But I truly think that the high insulin impacts my body in ways that I do not understand. Because nobody at my age, I was in my 30s when I lost those 2 inches, and now I've lost another inch because I was back up to 5'7.5". I'm down to like 5'6.5" now. Nobody at my age should lose height that fast. You should not go up and down and up and down. No. Yeah. So that is my guess, is that a lot of it has to do with the high insulin in my body, and that it has to pull nutrients from other places. And your vitamin D was 13. Yeah. Mine was up to 112, so I had to drop down to only 3 drops of my vitamin D stuff because it was too much. So now it's like 87. Annabella, I was shocked that too much protein could affect your glucose numbers so much. It's crazy how much it affects us. I really was hoping that it wouldn't, like for a lot of people. And for some people, they can eat a lot of protein and their glucose numbers are totally fine. So you've got to find what works for you. And there's some people who can eat carbs and they're totally fine. You find what works for you. Yeah. Oh, your hair is getting darker. That is hilarious. I've actually noticed I have more light hairs. I'm like, oh, my wisdom highlights are coming in. That's what it is. Let me see. Hi, Amy. The live chats are so informative, and you explain things in such a calm, logical, and clearly understandable way with such genuine care and concern. Oh, thank you, Alana. You're very, very welcome. Yes. It's funny. Karen says, has anyone heard of Dr. Sarah Zaldafar? Was watching before your live. She was talking about plant toxins, also new to me. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I have heard of her. I have not looked super close into her, though. Has anyone looked at blood types as a part of the equation when the glucose increase for some of us and the high protein? I have not. I know that I think, totally theory here, totally my opinion. I think that all of these diets, a lot of these diets, like the blood type diet, I think that they have a tiny part of the puzzle. And they find ways to make it work for this tiny, like with this tiny little part, but it doesn't ever work for, rarely does it work for people as the all over whole picture. I wonder if the blood type diet is not what they say it is, because they say that certain types are better on plants. I don't believe that. I really don't. I think that it kind of works. Yeah, I got to ask my husband. I'm either O positive or O negative. He's the opposites, which I think is why we had such a hard time, Bella and me, because we're both O. One of us is positive, one of us is negative. So I think that's why Bella and I had such a hard time when I was pregnant with her, because my first 3, I had no problems. And with her, it nearly killed both of us. So pretty sure that I had the RH problems. My body and her body did not get along well. It did not work out. It did work out. It was just very difficult then. Audio is good, but video is blurry. Always. My video is always blurry. It's so frustrating. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. If I missed something, you can put it down lower. I had never tried to do keto until I learned the Dr. Boz way. I did great until I started following all the voices. Said no measuring was necessary. Y'all, I have talked to so many people recently that were told once you go carnivore, you don't have to track anything, including your blood sugar numbers. You don't even have to, forget about using insulin. You're fine. No, not okay. Then I'm the negative. I think I am the negative. I think he's positive. And Bella had hemolytic disease of the newborn. That's my guess. That is my guess. They never actually came out and said that, but whatever Richard is, I'm the opposite. But we're both O. So chances are, and she's like the perfect blend of the two of us, with the sass and the attitude and the confidence, and it's adorable. I love it. My vitamin D was undetectable a few years ago. Of course, Wendy, you're an overachiever, my dear. I love it. Archangel. Oh, I love that name. Been doing carnivore for 48 days. Now I'm down 84 pounds from my highest weight, still having to deal with swollen legs and feet, but I'm hoping all of that will change. High fat carnivore, I truly believe, is the way to go. Like really, 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 truly. Hey, just curious because I know you made the workshop free, but offering what one is available is yet an option. Yes. What? Say that again. Sammy, I didn't get that. My brain is not converting. RH factors when the mother is negative and the father is positive. We were an RH couple. Yeah, I think that I'm negative. I should ask my husband. I could only manage to get in 5 to 7 ounces of protein at a time. So I was actually supplementing with protein powders. Ooh. And dairy, thinking I needed more. I know. Our bodies, I kept having meat aversions. there was a reason my body did not want more and I was not listening. You're O positive. If you were positive, it would not have been a problem for you, Rebella. Yeah, I must be negative then, because I'm such a negative person. Sorry. I don't know why. Noah had the one bite, and that was all he had. They both ate like half a brownie, and then they said that they were like done. So buffering again. Oh, hang on. Okay, I yelled at everyone to get off.
I think your typo RH negative.
Yeah, as I say, I'm negative and you're positive.
I know, that's why we're off.
That's why Bella and I almost killed each other. Now you can't hear me? I paused myself. You should be able to hear me now. I'm AB. Everyone wants my platelets, right? What?
I said speak sign language.
Speak sign language. I don't know how. I wanted to learn, but I never did. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. I'm back. Fantastic. Yes, he's positive, so I'm negative. So that's why I'm sure that Bella is probably positive. And that was our problem because she got kicked out at 30 weeks and 6 days. So my body said, get out, chick. Time for you to go. So Richard and I can't have any more kids now at all because there is no more oven. There's no oven. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. But it was terrifying. And she was tiny. She was very tiny. Plus, I had the ablation done years ago. And someone said, when you have that uterine ablation, you have to sign paperwork saying that you'll never get pregnant again. I do not remember that at all. I remember being so sick and so anemic because I was hemorrhaging. I don't remember anything that they said to me. So I'm like, did I really sign something saying that I would never get pregnant again? And I don't remember. That's terrifying to me. And it's funny. My Richard and I will be talking and he'll be like, yeah, I said such and such. Don't you remember? I'm like, I really, truly don't remember certain things. And I think that has to do with the medications, the antidepressants that I was on for so very long. I think that has to do with part of it, the depression itself. I think that the damage to my brain from the depression itself, I think that has something to do with it. And I don't know if it's overcomeable, if it's fixable. I will do my best. I need to work on my left-handed loops and do all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, the medication, I think that's what it was. It was, so he'll be like, we just talked about this. And I'm like, I don't remember. It's not that I don't listen to you. It's that I truly don't remember. And some stuff I'll get triggered and I'll go, oh, okay, no, I do remember. And other stuff I'm like, nope. I legit, like, I would never forget that. Like, that is important. So I think that is just, I truly believe that I have brain damage. And whether or not it's overcomeable is, I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. Loving carnivores so much, it's got to the point where taking a cheat day isn't fun or enjoyable, especially not with feeling bad for the cheat day. I think we all did that. We were like, oh yeah, I'm going to reward myself with crap for making it this far. And then you eat it and you're like, okay, first of all, it wasn't that good. Second of all, ouch. And I feel like crap. And it wasn't even that good. So no, thank you. I'm done. I'm not going to do that anymore. Yeah, we all get there. Don't worry. You are not alone. Keto mama, your daughter had the exact same experience with her pregnancy. Yeah. It's tough. Annabella, don't worry. You and me can be forgetful together. It's just fine. Sylvia says, makes me feel better that I'm not the only one having a hard time breaking a stall. As of tomorrow, I will be 9 months. Yeah. You are not alone. Tara says, seriously, wow, never heard of that, man. I've got bad cycles. I'm tempted to have a partial hysterectomy. I tried a lot of things naturally, which hasn't helped. It's terrible each month. I had the ablation done, and that worked great. Just don't get pregnant after that. Apparently, I totally do not remember signing those papers at all. And I was medicated at that point in time. So it could have been the medication. Oh, you are Rh negative if you had, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Retired medical lab tech. If the father is positive, mother is negative. Yep. I know that we're both O and we were switched. We're opposite of each other. And we didn't find that out until way later. And the doctors never said anything. They never suggested it. Because I know that there is something that you can get so that the mom and the baby are fine. It would be nice if someone had put 2 and 2 together, and then I would not have had to have had a teeny tiny human. But no. What? I could have had a full-grown human instead. A full-grown person. Are you tired, my love? He has a pillow on his face now.
What?
It's, are you tired, my love?
You need to pay attention to your friends.
I am paying attention to my people. My doctors did fail me on many, many occasions, unfortunately. It's okay. I'm figuring it out on my own. Amy, I'm 6 years keto carnivore after decades of antidepressant stimulants and benzos, and very slowly, very, very slowly, brain is healing. Yep. I'm just going to keep going with the super high fat because our brains are supposed to be between 70 and 80% fat anyways. So I'm going to replenish it with the best fat on the planet. That's what I'm going to do. While on Accutane, of course, Accutane, back to Accutane, I had an unheard side effect. No short-term memory. Blaze. Made college classes a little hard, you think? No short-term memory. Okay, I'm going to start calling you Dory. That's what I'm going to do. I'll call you Dory. I'm especially surprised that pizza, one of my favorite foods, doesn't even sound good anymore. I don't miss it a bit. I have been thinking about making those yolk waffles into little pizzas, but I can't eat it. I don't think Richard can eat it. Bella probably won't eat it either. So I was like, I guess I'll just talk about it. I'm going to record and be like, okay, I have nothing new to show you guys. So we're just going to talk about some ideas. That's what we're going to do. Because I can't eat a bunch of the stuff that could be that. Annabella, I swear. Shark Week. So much fun. Archangel, I make pizza in a bowl. Ooh, I like that. Pizza in a bowl. I couldn't eat that much cheese right now, but that's okay. I stopped having cramps when I switched over to raw milk. I wish I could get raw milk. I have not been able to find any raw milk.
It's illegal in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's illegal in the state of Wisconsin. There's like 2 places, I think, in the entire state that are legally allowed to sell raw milk. And it's
No.
Oh no, there was a farm down south. I'll have to Google it.
I think in the state of Wisconsin it's required.
Yeah, I need to go. Oh, I wonder if I can get it in Iowa. Is raw milk illegal in Iowa? Because I go drop off the kids and pick up the kids. Then, yeah. I have a cow.
No, I never said you couldn't get it in Wisconsin. You can't sell it. There's a difference.
That's true. I need to find someone to donate me. I have a cow. What are you guys talking about? It's a dead one and it's cut up. You can get it in Missouri. I don't go all that way though. It's too far. I should come see you just to pick up milk. I'm going to drive 10 hours one way. Go get milk. 10, 12. It was like 12 hours. 8? I don't remember. Oh, Annabella, see, you already did it with my pizza toppings. Fantastic. Found out I'm O positive after hysterectomy because of endometrial cancer. Want to donate blood once. I'm 5 years clear. Time to buy a cow. Yeah, actually, we're on the list. It's supposed to be end of September that we're getting our next cow. Butchered. I can't have live cows on the property with the deer without a quarantine and and no. I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah. Raw milk is legal in Indiana for pets. Yeah. I have 2 dogs that I raw feed. You can give me raw milk from my dogs. I'm gonna get in trouble. I do need a cow just so I can milk it. But yeah, I can't have a live cow on the property with the deer. Can't seem to find full fat mozzarella. I believe it. It's hard to find full fat of a lot of stuff. Oh, Tara, you've been looking for raw milk. Yeah, no, you're not. It's not an easy thing to find. I've seen some farms in Wisconsin saying they sell raw milk cheese, but I want milk, right? I make tacos in a bowl quite often, usually do it with cheese. I love cheese. Don't miss the tacos. That is one thing that I will use the egg white wraps for. The crepes, just the egg whites and the gelatin. And then you make it and then you dehydrate it and it makes really, really super crunchy chips. So you could put some seasoning on top of them or just eat it plain. But they make fantastic vehicles for getting stuff into your face. It's wonderful. I'll have to go to Mighty Network for my milk. Oh, Mighty Network. You can see where my brain is. MN for milk. Mighty Network. That's what my MN is my Mighty Network. I'm on YouTube. She's camping, so she's totally off. She's off her schedule of Amy's live. How about some goats? Nope, can't have goats, can't have sheep, can't have cow, can't have anything with the deer. And the reason that you can't have that is because the deer are susceptible to chronic wasting disease. Here is my problem with that. Chronic wasting disease kills deer, and generally they die in like 13 years with chronic wasting disease. 13 years. Do you realize that the average lifespan of a deer in the wild is like 3 years? But you're worried about ranched, farmed deer having chronic wasting disease because they might get out and spread it to the natural population of a disease that kills over 13 years. At least that's what I was told. And scabies, that's what it's called. In sheep and in goats, that is the same thing as chronic wasting disease and mad cow disease. And
it's all the same disease, just different.
It's all from the same viral family. So you cannot have them in the same area or on the same property. So, yeah, that's where we are. Oh, yes. There's probably Mennonite or Amish in the area, but whether or not I can get it, I don't know. The milk. Yeah, I think that there's a colony not too far from us. I just haven't reached out to anybody. No cheese. Gonna make egg yolk waffles for breakfast. Yes, you should. They will be fantastic. Richard's been really digging those sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches with bacon and egg and cheese, and then the egg yolk waffles with extra butters. Scabies. No, it's
scabies.
Yeah, with a P. Yeah, not with the B, with the P. Oh, shoot. Regarding workshop, I meant donations or tips to offset time, efforts, expenses. Didn't want to assume in case you were doing a paid service series later. Gotcha. As of right now, because the basis of this is Dr. Boz's stuff, that's all free because she has given it out, and she's everyone that's gotten it, she says, take this to your family, take this to your people, share this with people, because we want to get people better. So that's why we're doing it for free. And then for anybody who wants help beyond that, they can come join the Mighty Network, the VIP group, or I offer personal coaching, and so does Emily. So there's different levels of help that everyone can get. And then I'm going to be creating a new package where it is going to be a revamp your entire life. It is changing your, just a complete total transformation. And I'm going to be creating that package. That one's going to be on my website. And this is for people who are serious about really wanting to change their lives and alter the course that they are on in more ways than just diet, because it's so much more than just diet. It really is. And it takes a lot of intense focus on the person's part to want to change. And that will be one that will be really all about the ones who are serious about getting better. But my Mighty Network is still going to be there, and I need to make this announcement on the Mighty Network. Prices are going up everywhere. Fantastic. And my prices are also going up. So starting September 1st, my Mighty Network, my VIP group is right now $30 a month. In September, I'm going to have to increase it to $50 because all of my costs are going up. And we are having to make up the difference. What, baby?
Your grandfather.
Thank you. You're so handsome. You're distracting. So thank you for helping me. Everyone who is in the Mighty Network right now, and anyone who gets in August, up until September 1st, will stay at the $30 level. You will be grandfathered in. And I can show you my blood numbers if you want me to. I just took them just before I ate. So anyone who gets in August gets the $30 level, but it will go up to $50 September 1st. So I'm going to tell everyone in the Mighty Network, you will be grandfathered in as long as you are here. If you leave and then come back, it'll be whatever the price is. But tell your friends, tell whoever that may be on the fence about joining the Mighty Network, get in now before the price increase happens. But yeah, that's the VIP, because everything else, like the free group, is free. And then my personal coaching, month-to-month coaching, I'm probably going to have to increase that a little bit too. But that's where we are. Okay, my numbers. I'm pulling up my numbers. That's what I'm doing. I did take my numbers just a little bit ago before I ate breakfast. I mean, it was breakfast. It was breakfast at 2:30. That's what it was. I had two fatty coffees. I worked this morning cleaning out the chicken coops. I had a decent sweat going. I had the two fatty coffees, and then I took my ketones and my blood glucose. I don't know if you guys can see it. We'll see. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So my glucose was 64 and my ketones were 4.2. So that's what it was. That was my numbers. I mean, I could check again to see what the chicken did to me.
Has it been an hour?
Yeah, actually it has been. It's been an hour and a half. So I could check right now. Does anyone know why I can't get live chat on my phone, but I can on my laptop? I'm tech-tarded. I don't know. I got nothing, honey. I'm sorry. I made Eggo waffles and a pizza. That's awesome.
What kind of phone does she have?
For YouTube Live, I don't know. How's the Fawn doing? We've got him drugged to high heaven because he is just nasty.
He's doing a lot better.
Except for that eye. He wasn't doing better. He was like slowly going downhill, and my mommy sense knew that there was something wrong with him. He's not getting better. He's getting worse. And that Richard wasn't seeing him as much as I was. And he's like, no, I think he's getting better. And I was like, no, I don't know what it is, but he's not getting better. He's getting worse. And then the kids and I were watching a movie, and he laid there and peed all over himself. And I was like, that is what I needed to prove that he is not okay. So I messaged the owners and I said, this is what he's doing. they came and they gave him 3 medications. They gave him 2 new antibiotics and a pain medication. And since then, he has been getting better. But he has an infection in his left eye. And I have Neosporin. I don't want to put that on his eye. I was thinking like bacitracin maybe for his eye. But I don't know if I have any. So, Thomas said thank you for your service. He was response with it was my honor. Oh, colloidal silver works in eyes? Ooh, we should go just get the dropper bottle. We bought a year ago? More than a year ago. 2 years ago. We bought a gallon of colloidal silver in this big giant glass jar because we were like, my grandpa was talking about colloidal silver and how amazing it was. And so we were like, well, we'll go ahead and get it. And we've carried around this giant gallon jug of colloidal silver ever since. So we're starting to get use out of the colloidal silver now. I don't even know how much I'm supposed to do. So yeah, they said colloidal silver. So I'll go start putting drops in his eyes. We've been giving them a few drops. Him, the birds, all the birds and him, we've been giving them all colloidal silver internally. Just, I don't know how much to use. I have that book. I should read it. I should read the book. That's what I should do. Unless someone knows how much to dose chickens and ducks and stuff. So, okay, cool. I'll go use the colloidal silver because the owner just texted back. I asked her about the eye and she said, no, there's not really anything you can do. Just wash it with warm compress a couple times a day. Done that. Might have just gotten some milk in it or something. No, it's whatever this infection is.
I think this is training.
And he has an impacted tooth right here. A lot of the deer end up with impacted teeth. Yes, it was used as an antibiotic before there was antibiotics. Yeah, I was hoping that the colloidal silver would be enough for him to not have to do extra antibiotics, but I don't know how much to give him. So either I didn't give him enough or I don't know, because he did 3 kinds of antibiotics plus a pain med. So no fun, but at least he's getting better. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know if I missed anything. My internet is so bad. I'm breaking out, going high fat. Yep, me too, Molly. I did for, I think it was about a month. I broke out, but then I think it just was like clearing out what was built up. So I did too, and it was totally okay. Someone's name is Archangel. I love that. Yeah. So I'll have to go read that book. Who we've been using the iodine 2% and then colloidal silver and then B vitamins. And sometimes oregano oil too, for the birds especially. Yeah, I love that name, Archangel. I like it. It's an angel thing. Yeah. My husband's making faces at me. I love what you eat in a day videos. They help me get some ideas. I struggle with getting my macros understood. There's some people that I'm finding out, I think it's more about the ratio of your fat to protein than it is necessarily your limit of protein. I think that is a possibility for some people. My problem is I can't eat 3,000 calories a day. So I have to keep my protein down to like 70. Hey, babe. It's not time to go to work.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything. So for some people, they can have higher protein as long as they balance it out with higher fat. So if they stick with 2 or even 3 to 1 protein to fat, they can do higher, or fat to protein. They can do higher protein as long as they buffer it with the higher fat. So for some people, you may not have to have that max of protein. You just have to counter it with the high fat. And then your body turns it into ketones and then you pee out what you don't use. It's like the best weight loss plan ever. You don't store it. We don't store ketones, just like we don't store protein, which is why we turn protein into glucose. And we burn it or store it, because glucose we can burn or store. But ketones you can't store. You have to use them or get rid of them. Those are your options. So that's why it comes out of your breath or it comes out of your urine, because you can't store them. Yeah, so my what I eat in a day video for today is I'm going to show the wings that I had. And to measure wings, hot wings, I put my wings on a plate. I go over what I think I'm going to be able to have. And then I weigh that. And then I weigh the bones afterwards. And then I say how many grams I had. And that's the most accurate way to track your wings. Way easier than one drumette, because you have some drumettes that are this big and some of them are like this big. So that's the way that I track wings. It's a lot easier. I cook a roast beef every 10 to 14 days, and I'm hoping the fat content is enough. You will see. Yeah, we'll see. One step at a time. I just wish the steak wasn't so expensive, but I get it when I can find deals. Yeah, we're saving so much money now that we've gone.
Look for a co-op.
Go look for a co-op. So my husband said, go look for a co-op.
Or co-op group in the local area. People that have come together and buy a cow.
Tiny human.
You gotta go say hi.
No, I'm not done. You want to come say hi?
No.
Don't crash. Don't die. Say hi.
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 Daddy, can I have raspberries?
Did you eat your chicken?
I said Daddy can eat it.
No.
With ketchup?
You eat your chicken.
You can go ahead, ketchup. You can show her how to pull it off, Daddy, and then she can dip it in ketchup. Because you're going to eat your protein. Oh, that child. That child. That would be plant-based child. Oh, my gosh. You just crave it. That's awesome. Yeah, that is fantastic that you want it, eat it, get better. And it'll work for a time, and maybe it'll work forever. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. We'll tweak again. Tina said, Amy, I increased the coconut on my fat bombs. Yeah, I need to try. She made some like almond joy, no, mounds, because there was no almonds in it. So like mounds, fat bombs, the ones that I made, she put actual shredded coconut in it and no peppermint, just the chocolate. So she said that was amazing. Tannins in the tea for healing. I knew a lady used this on her granddaughter. Really? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Do you recommend ketones in a can after I've been carnivore for 5 months? It depends on how fast you want to get into ketosis. I decided to go ahead and drink some of the ketones in a can just to get my body up and going. But I want to say I drank it maybe 5 or 6 times, and that was it. And then I was good. And now my body, what you guys see, my ketone readings, that is all just from fat. I do not drink ketones in a can right now at all, unless I'm in some serious pain from like Chipotle. Then I will drink the ketones in a can or the little ketone esters, because those really help with my pain level. So that I will do. But if you're trying to switch over into getting into ketone burning and doing the higher fat, it's totally up to you. I tell people, I'm like, try it on your own because it's cheaper. But if you really want to fast track it, then do it. It's individual basis for everybody. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to get the ketones in a can for success, but it just kind of depends. Amy, I love life so much. If I eat carbs and veggies, I would be a total. Let's not do that. Don't do that. Yeah, Tina messaged me and she was like, I ate a salad and now all I can think about is food all the time. Like, yeah, I know. I actually had to give up on that too. The MCT oil, it might help with the pain. because I would make extra ketones from that. It might. It very well might. If your body knows how to turn things into ketones well. If it doesn't know yet, then it won't do you any good. But I do pretty well. Turning my stuff into the stuff and stuff. Okay, so tea, just like Earl Grey tea, just a black tea of any kind. And then I can put it on his eye if he'll let me. He's kind of a stinker. So we'll see if he lets me do that. I chop my steak into cubes and cook it for about 3 minutes, put Redmond salt on it. Very good. That's what I do with venison. I chop it into cubes and then I put salt on it and I cook it in butter like that, baste it a couple of times and pull it out. So it's like 3 minutes. So you don't overcook it because venison is not good when it's overcooked. At all. I just placed first order of ketones in a can because pea strips are low to moderate after eating higher fat and fasting. Yep, do it. Trigger your body, put it in there, make your body go, ooh, I like it. Let's do some more of this. Yes, let's. My dietitian is okay with me not eating carbs. I cannot believe that they're okay with that. That is incredible that your dietitian is supportive of that. I am so happy about that. I'm using ketones in a can now for 2 weeks, not doing anything fast at all. I was having trouble getting into and staying in ketosis under 80. Yeah, some people have extremely stubborn livers. Everybody is so different. We don't know the size of your liver. We don't know how full your liver is at the size that it is. We don't know. Everyone is so different. And we've had so many things happen to us differently that it takes everyone a different amount of time. And I record with Dr. Boz August 2nd. So that Saturday, I think it's a week from yesterday, Saturday, will be the next Dr. Boz video. So that, unless something comes up and we can't record it, that is coming in 6 days. Six days. Okay. So excited. Let me see. I know, I'm so excited. I'm super excited to talk to her again. Let me see. It's pretty much a temperature controlled water bath. Oh yes, the sous vide. I don't use a sous vide because of the plastic. And I think it's like either 160 or 180 when the plastic begins to leach into your food. I don't remember which one it is, but it's a phytoestrogen. Y'all, my estrogen levels are almost completely off the charts. Okay, here, I love my husband, y'all. He's off for like 2 days. I'm so happy. So here's the distraction. There's the distraction. And there's my little bottle of colloidal silver. If you let it sit long enough, all the little silver bits go to the bottom. You can get silicone bags to cook it in. I just never had the same success with the silicone bags. And now I eat 4 to 6 ounces of meat a day. So all my meat I cook in the sous vide are below 150. Yeah, we generally cooked it at like 120, but then someone said, plastic is bad. So I got rid of all my sous vides. And then someone said, yeah, not until like 160 or 180. And I went, just got rid of all the, fine, whatever. I'm good. So, but my estrogen levels are super high, like crazy high estrogen level. Emily, I figured it out. So you and I are going to go sit and we're going to do a transfusion person to person. Because Emily has crazy low estrogen and I have very high estrogen. So we're gonna share, honey girl. I'm gonna fix you and you're gonna fix me. Yeah, so I'll do colloidal silver for the eye wound. Plastic is terrible for cooking in, 100%. And I think the reason, especially in microwaves, that plastic is so bad is because you get those hot spots. So That's the problem. I looked at it this way. Dr. Sean Baker uses it daily, and he hasn't said anything bad about it, so it must be safe. What? Colloidal silver?
You gotta wait. You
do I
gotta
not
be careful
know
how
this?
much you can take.
Yeah, you will turn yourself blue if you take
Yeah.
too much of it. I need to read that book.
If they haven't heard about Papa Smurf, there's a guy that they call Papa Smurf.
I have this
actually
under.
turned permanently blue.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The sous vide. Yes, I just made that. Right? No Papa Smurf. No Papa Smurf syndrome. Yeah, and like I said, I found out afterwards, after I got rid of it, that they were like, oh no, it's like at 180 degrees or 160 degrees. I don't know anyone that cooks their sous vide at that high. Yes, Dr. Barry does it in the mason jar and fills with liquid like fat. I don't eat that much meat anymore. I eat such a small amount of meat. And you're not blue. My grandpa actually started to turn himself blue. Like, it's called blue man syndrome. He actually started to turn his skin blue because he was using so much colloidal silver. 2 peas in a pod, right? We're yin and yang is what we are. We just fit together beautifully because where you're not screwy, I'm screwy. And where you're not screwy, I'm screwy. Silver is totally safe. You'd have to drink tons of it every day. Yeah, he turned I think he also made his own.
No, he bought it. He was taking.
I can't remember. I know that some people make their own and they make it too strong. That's pretty funny. Platinum grade silicone for my sous vide.
I think it's taking like 100 to 200 milligrams a day.
He's taking. I don't know.
A ton.
You want Dr. Sean to adopt you, right? Dr. Barry has offered also that if anyone really wants him to, he will take you and lock you in his barn and only feed you steak for 30 days. So I do believe that offer is on the table.
Lock somebody in the greenhouse to do the same thing.
I could lock someone in the greenhouse. I could. I had to do sous vide. I can't cook meat to save my life.
One person in the greenhouse, one person in the shed.
I could.
Cage them in.
Yeah. Then they can all get coccidiosis.
Yeah.
Checked along with my estrogen. Everything else is within, maybe not optimal, but like it was close to optimal. Really, estrogen was way off the chart, like almost off the chart at the very, very top of the chart. Keto Mama, it keeps showing me like little buffering things. That's all I can see. So I'm like, am I buffering? And they look like little white shrimp. It's very interesting. Oh my gosh. Unless I'm buffering again because the tiny went and got on the TV. In that case, I should probably just let you guys go. Because internet. And that child is crazy. You have to use the right silver. If you use the wrong silver, you will go blue. I told Dr. B that it would be a great reality show. Locked in the Darn by Dr. Barry. It is buffering. Okay. Then I'm just going to let you guys go. So I'm going to go fight with my internet. I didn't restart it beforehand and I should have. If there's no AC in your greenhouse, then no. I have AC out there. It keeps it nice and cool. There's a fan. And here it's been like 80. It hasn't been bad. I'm just happy I finally found a way out of this mess with the new lifestyle. Yes, absolutely. Annabella, go take a nap. Go back to sleep. Dinner time. Yes, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Emily and I are getting ready. I'm fighting with my hair. Emily and I are getting ready. It's going to be amazing. Prayers, please, for anyone who prays to cover us for everything that we have to share. We want to make sure not to forget anything and to give you guys the best. You volunteer for the barn. Exactly. Okay, guys. I love you all. And I will see you tomorrow if you are in the group. Otherwise, I will see you. Good night. Good night, Maria. Yes. So I will see you next week. For anybody else who's not in the group, thank you, Annabella. I love it. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.